Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm JPK. Today I'm going to be doing another Fleabag reaction, season 2 episode 2, much sooner than I expected to be doing it. Right now it's the 24th of May, much sooner than I expected. So yeah, partly because I'm really excited to see what happens next. I'm loving it. The new series has started off with an absolute banger. The first episode of the second series, that was excellent. I'll just give a quick sort of theory on what I think this series might be about. I'm thinking that the wedding that's going to take place, it didn't specify when exactly, I don't think, but given the priest was so predominant in that first episode, I think that he's going to play a big part in this series. Yeah, so therefore I think the wedding is going to play a big part, but I think maybe he's not going to marry her in the end. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that somehow it's gonna get to the wedding day, which might be the last episode. I might be completely wrong, just giving my theory. It's gonna get to the wedding day and the dad's gonna see the light and he's gonna ditch the stepmother. I'm thinking that the stepmother's gonna get a comeuppance at some point. That's my theory. So yeah, the way that's gonna happen maybe is through being jilted maybe at the wedding, on the actual wedding day. I don't know, but jilted at the altar. I don't know. I kind of hope so, because I love her. I love Olivia Colman, the actress. I love the character as well. I really love the character. Probably my favourite character of all the characters. Maybe not likability, not at all, but yeah, that's the reason I want to get her comeuppance, because yeah, she's for want of a better word, she's a bit of a bitch, right? So this episode's thumbnail has got Martin, I can see. I'm trying not to read the description below because I just want it to be a surprise, but I hate these thumbnails actually, because I've seen a few of them now and I've seen a new character in one of the thumbnails. I can't avoid it, it's right there when I click on it. But yeah, I haven't read any of the descriptions underneath the thumbnails. That's something at least. Yeah, he's on the thumbnail, so, and Fleabag's not looking none too pleased with him being there. So yeah, I think this is probably going to be a really funny one. What else was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know that we know Fleabag's name. I know her as Fleabag. I don't think it's been mentioned yet. I might be being completely ridiculous and just have completely missed it, but I don't think anyone has mentioned her real name during the whole series, because in the last episode, her sister, while she was getting a cab, called after her, but she said something like hey or oi or whatever, and she didn't use her name then. And then I did think at the time, I thought that's interesting. I haven't heard her name yet. So yeah, I don't know if that's a deliberate thing. I don't know why it would be, but also in the last episode, the first episode of the current series, season, whatever you want to say, I was thinking about the best friend. I was wondering how she's now going to figure in it, or whether she is at all or not. I haven't heard it from the last episode. I haven't heard anything about her former boyfriend. He only made a very brief appearance in the last series, but I was thinking maybe he was going to come back into it, you know, and somehow, I don't know, some sort of cathartic thing for Fleabag maybe, that he could help her out with, or they could help each other, because they're probably both feeling the same way, pretty rotten, right? That she killed herself, or accidentally killed herself. I kind of missed her from that last episode, the friend, you know, the dead friend. Yeah, although they were sad, those scenes, I kind of missed seeing her. I'm really looking forward to it, so I think I'm just going to get to it. Okay. Go. No trailer this time.
Here's to love.
Congratulations.
Right, the recap got blocked last time,
Did
but
you always
hopefully
want
it's
to
okay
join
this
the
time.
priesthood?
If not, I'll just cut it.
Are you a real priest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure he is. Something's wrong here with him.
And do you want to know what gift
I
I'm
like
giving
him,
your
though.
father?
Oh, God.
It's a portrait.
Oh, God.
Of you girls.
Oh, God. You pissed off or are you doing a poo?
Get your hands off my miscarriage!
What's happened?
That was really good acting
Just had
by the
a
sister,
What?
by both of them.
miscarriage.
Hospital now.
What about the bill? Sit down.
I'll cover her. I'll cover you.
If you ever need someone, I'll be there.
If it didn't want to be in there, it didn't want to be in there. Something wasn't right.
That was comical, that scene.
The priest is quite hot. So hot.
Okay.
Peace be with you. Yeah, you too. Thank you. Peace be with you. Peace be with you.
Peace be with you.
And also with you. Peace be with you.
But she's just showed up to see the priest, I guess. It's a sermon?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Looks a lot different in his garb. You'd never think he'd be such a potty mouth.
And forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against
Always
us.
found churches so intimidating.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Amen.
She now found God or something. Reminds me of school
Please be
assemblies.
seated.
And also with you.
I didn't go to a religious school, but the hymns. Well, he smiled at her.
Yes, today's notices. There's a raffle at tomorrow's fete to raise funds for the.
I mean, I know he's new, but I'm not sure he's suited to this job.
Love the story about your eye.
Yeah, it's tough. Give my regards to those budgies.
What story did he spin about the eye? Did he tell the truth?
Sorry about your eye.
Oh, that's okay. Gives me some edge. I've told them some heroic bullshit. Bless you, Sandy.
Thought it was much.
Thank you.
Apprehended a Michael or something.
Bye now. Have a nice day.
God bless you.
Bye. See you next week.
Hello, love.
Hi.
Bit
Have the
intense.
collection. How sweet. Thank you.
It's Pam. Would you like tea?
Vestry. Is it called a vestry? I think so.
Jesus.
Oh, bastard! Sorry! Oh, bastard!
Let me just get this. Okay, oh dear.
Oh, is that holy?
A bit less than it was before. Shit. Oh well. He'll understand. He's an understanding sort. Okay.
It's not. I don't think he's a priest. I mean, he is, but something's up.
You can volunteer if you want.
I'm only joking. Probably got a life.
Oh,
He wants to
What's the
hang
time?
around him.
Do you want a proper drink?
I've got cans of G&T. Reminisce.
Well, it's...
I will if you will.
Cans of G&T.
So you're a cool priest, are you?
A cool priest.
Yeah.
No, I'm a big reader with no friends. Are you a cool person?
Oh, I'm a pretty normal person.
A normal person?
Yeah, a normal person.
What makes you a normal person?
Well, I don't believe in God.
She might now.
I love it when he does that.
When he does that.
So you were in my prayers last night.
Likewise.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Different kind of prayers, I think.
What?
Your baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, of course, yeah.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
She might as well tell him that it's her sister.
All right.
Well, he doesn't really exist.
I understand.
Literally.
No, thank you very much, but I really am an atheist.
Yeah, I gathered that by the smelling of the Bible.
That's what atheists do.
I write restaurant reviews for the parish magazine. I was just finishing up the last one. I actually just came up with a really good
A
title.
priest thing?
Oh, what is it? Oh, God, I fancy a priest.
A bit of a dilemma. Oh my god, she's at it. I think somehow he's okay with it, to be honest. I don't think he's going to follow the priesthood rules, let's say. Certainly as far as celibacy goes. Just got a feeling. He smokes, he drinks, he swears. What happens? Okay. What happens to her? Is that what she's thinking? Does she go to hell? Oh, here's Claire.
Hey, are you having an event?
No?
What? Why are there so many people here?
Well, it's just successful, I guess.
Why is
What's she
everyone
done
talking to each other?
Get it this
Chatty
successful?
Wednesday.
If you buy something, you have to have a chat with someone you don't know.
What?
Loneliness pays.
All the time.
Hello.
No,
Where are you from?
I'm not. This isn't. I'm not part of this. I shouldn't have to. I don't want to tell you that. No, sorry. No. Tooting.
She hasn't bought anything yet.
Brutal. Just brutal. You must feel rotten. Do you feel rotten?
I'd rather not talk about it.
He's reveling in
Of
this.
course, darling. Come on up. That's lovely and darling.
Oh, right, they're
Just
sitting for the
beside her.
portrait, aren't they?
That lovely. And actually, if you could just... That's it. That's it. Just a bit.
Just keep going on it.
There, perfect.
I knew it.
If you could just... That's That's it. Thank you, darling.
I mean, there's blatant, and then
So,
Talk about it.
you know, I have 6 friends
A lie.
who've had miscarriages. 5 of them never managed to produce a child afterwards. But the 6th one did, and rather regretted it.
yeah,
So,
she's totally
think you've probably done the right
reveling
thing.
in this.
Thank you.
Did you never want them?
Oh, I'm still thinking about it.
I want the sister to
Dad here?
give her some back,
Texted him,
stick
but
up for her
I saw
sister.
that. Oh, so he is here.
Sorry, no, I've got his phone today.
She's
love that
controlling their dad, man.
Which one?
It's the same at the restaurant.
Oh, that's 3 colours.
Horrible woman.
Right. I'm getting rid of it. But it was quite an adventure painting. I had an orgasm as I finished it.
Well, let's hope we all get as much pleasure out of this one.
Organise canapes for an awards ceremony.
Oh, gosh, you must be exhausted. Does the little cafe do canapes?
It totally could,
The
yeah.
little cafe.
you are,
She's
that's
still
wonderful.
digging.
Great.
Gosh, and you've got a lovely thick neck.
That was fun.
Thank you.
I really can't help with the canapes.
I don't know why she puts up with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Martin wants to press charges against you for assault. I've tried to talk him down, but to be fair, you did hit him fucking hard.
She did,
I will
but you
provide
are
with
joking.
exceptional legal advice. As long as you don't tell anyone, I'm providing you with exceptional legal
What?
advice. This is happening. I am mortified.
So she is a
It
lawyer,
happening, okay?
right?
I will hire this lawyer to scare him off, and I will hire
Oh,
you to do the
she's hiring him.
canapes.
Who's the lawyer?
Oh, he's a friend. He mainly defends rapists.
He has a high success rate then.
Oh, undefeated.
That's probably true.
Do whatever he says, and don't flirt with him.
I'm not going to.
So kind of,
Okay, hell, okay.
David, thank you so much.
that was the guy I saw in one of the other thumbnails.
Now listen, I just want to be clear. Now whatever happens, I don't sleep with people I work with, okay? I'm joking. Slip on in, ladies.
I think I recognise this actor.
Any witnesses?
About 30.
The most important thing, honey, is that you do not under any circumstances apologize.
I could do that.
No, that's not what we discussed.
Well, that can be taken as an admission of guilt.
They've definitely fucked.
We just want a letter to scare him off if he ends up seeking proper action.
Really doesn't make sense, Claire.
Actually, maybe not.
I think it makes perfect sense. I just want to be ahead of the game.
God, I can't tell.
That's a habit of yours, I've heard.
Oh, I've got it.
Is it?
They haven't.
You're going to have to tell me who said that.
Never.
But they're going to.
David.
Oh, God, I've got to get out.
Claire.
Excuse me.
Another good character. You're gonna start seeing Jesus everywhere or something.
He says he'll only talk you through potential proceedings if you go for a drink with him.
What?
I know.
Outrageous.
You should be alright with
I
that.
thought he was after you.
So did I, but my hair isn't great at the moment. Either way, it's very inappropriate. Don't sleep with him.
I won't.
Don't.
I won't. I don't do that anymore.
He knows her
What?
too well.
Why? You will?
No.
You will.
Not.
Well, I
Is he single?
sort of.
Very.
He's a very good lawyer. Surprisingly tender underneath it all.
Knew it.
What you did in the restaurant was unforgivable. Thank you.
Why doesn't she just leave him? I don't get it.
Okay, well, I said I'm fine. I'm weirdly fine.
I really like the way they phrase things. Like, I'm weirdly fine. Like, I shouldn't be fine, but I am. Oh, this is the therapist. I know her. She's...
Excuse me, I've got dry forearms.
I think that's the actor from the film Three Men and a Little Baby from the 80s.
It was a birthday present.
Or a little lady. She was like a
No.
headmistress, I think.
Just in case anything gets lost in humorous translation.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Is that a joke?
No. And because I spent most of my adult life using sex to deflect from the screaming void inside my empty heart. I'm good at this. Although I don't really do that anymore.
You're gonna earn your money in this session.
Sex didn't bring anything good, so I'm trying not to. But I've.
And what have you found in your abstinence?
Well, I'm very horny, and your little scarf isn't helping.
What?
So the impulse is still there.
Oh. Yeah, the impulse is. The impulse is very much still there.
You're inappropriately there.
He's not available.
In a relationship?
Yes, a bad one.
God.
No, how so?
It's a sort of relationship where one partner tells the other how to dress.
A girl with no friends and an empty heart. By your own description.
She's as bad as the stepmother. Jesus.
Listen, I don't need to be analysed. I have a nice life. I just wanted to exchange the voucher for the money.
It's a bit late for that now.
I've only been here 5 minutes.
You could have already charged, you know.
I want to fuck a priest.
Catholic?
Yes.
Finally got
Good
there.
one.
Yes.
Looks good in the...
Yes.
I understand.
She's been
Do
there.
you want to fuck the priest or do you want to fuck God?
Can you fuck God?
Oh, yes.
Just please tell me how to not fuck a priest before I get arrested.
Well, I don't think fucking a priest will make you feel as powerful as you think it will. You already know what you're going to do. Everybody does.
What?
You've already decided what you're going to do.
So what's the point in you?
You know what you're going to do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
Made
do.
a good point there.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
She's gonna do it.
Shut up.
Oh my God, hi.
Harry.
Hi. You're
Yeah.
with child.
Yes.
He didn't hang about, did he?
The birth really took its toll.
Oh, really? Was it a tricky one?
I can't really remember it now, but the whole thing has just really changed me. I just don't feel, you know, my emotions are up and down. My body just feels different. I mean, Elaine is being...
Sounds like you have postnatal depression.
I do, yeah, but we're working through it.
Sure.
Just to let you know...
Doesn't actually surprise me.
Oh, I don't know how to talk to babies. Sorry. Do you guys know each other?
She don't say it. She actually, just don't say it. She actually orgasmed when she finished it. Just said it, apparently.
Oh. Well, whatever gets you there.
At least my son is in a youth band. What's your excuse?
That was a thumbnail.
Wow, you do love a challenge, don't you?
I just want to say something.
He is creepy, isn't he, this guy? Martin.
I want to say that I'm sorry for saying what I said. I'm sorry for what you went through.
Suing her.
Sorry.
I know what you're doing. I'm not going to say it.
I'm just saying sorry.
I'm not going to say it.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm happy you found a way to deflect from your pitiful, self-sabotaging, ego-driven, masturbatory, I cannot believe how well this is coming out, cawing, insidious, overwhelming mediocrity, only to finally figure out that at your very core, you are a weakie. Damn!
Got it wrong at the end. Weaky.
Damn!
Wow.
That was awesome, apart from the end.
In that case, I just wanted you to know that I'm impressed with how you just keep bouncing back. I really am. You're a strongy.
That was awesome, man.
Man, hit him again.
Things like, where's Claire? And where's Claire?
Well, she couldn't make it.
This is the creepy stepson then.
Hi, thanks for watching.
Oh, you were excellent. Oh.
Watch out, I'll be getting in the bath with you next.
Buddy. You can go
Just
down for
pulled
that
him
short
back.
behavior these days.
It was just a hug.
Oh, just a hug. You gotta do better than that these days, boy. Especially around this firecracker.
But I didn't do...
Come on.
I don't want to be an asshole. I just want her to be happy. And she has been really happy until she saw you. Just say it. How?
What's his problem, man? He started off all right. I thought he was funny. He's just grown into a bastard.
Hi, Jake. Oh.
Tell her to leave him.
What?
Tell her to leave him.
Does he want her? He's getting in the bath with her. What a freaky kid. What's with his harness?
He's going to kill someone one day.
He probably
Hey.
will.
Can I get that coconut back? They're actually on hire. I'm not sure if a lot of them are even real, actually, which is morally a bit dubious, but we've got to make money somehow, so thank you.
That's an excuse, isn't it, to see her again?
I've marked a few pages in here that I thought
Oh,
might be...
Trying to indoctrinate her.
They're just words.
Okay, it's just...
Has he written something in there?
Classic. I want to read.
Slippery slope.
I'd like to know what you think. You can come whenever you want. I'd like you to come, if it helps.
I really like him. There's something up with him, but I really like him. Gonna be like racy passages. Oh, that's it. Okay. Thought we were gonna get to see what the book contained, what parts he marked. Wasn't it this way? Excellent. Really enjoyed that. Again, very different that episode, certainly to the previous one, but every episode so far, they've all been very different from each other, and I love that. Just a completely different change of scene. The characters, not always the same characters in, obviously, the sister, Martin, the main characters, but a few extra new characters. The lawyer, who was really funny. He reminded me a hell of a lot of Johnson from Peep Show. I don't know if anyone's seen it.
Tonight should be a free fire idea zone. Watch a DVD, eat some pizza, fuck each other. I'm serious. Fuck a chicken if that's what it takes. Watch a chicken fucking horse. What? You think the guys who invented Google sat around watching Trump? Should take 45 minutes. I'm done in 10. Stick that up your dojo.
Just his mannerisms and the way he was like treating it like a business, and sort of preoccupied as well, not fully focused, but just being himself, I guess. And I like that. He just reminded me a lot of that character. Also, the stepson. He's a little freak, that stepson. He's definitely a weird kid. Yeah, I mean, everyone can be different, that's fine, but I think he is, like she said, he's going to kill someone soon. One of these days. Yeah, he's a bit strange. The fact that we know that he gets into the bath with Claire as well, that's very strange. I think they said he was 13 or 14. He looks a little bit older than that, and I suppose it's a year later though, so yeah, 15, 16 maybe. Yeah, Martin, he's really starting to irritate me now. I like his character still because he can be really funny. Even in the last episode, he was horrible during a lot of that episode, but also quite funny in parts. He'd been very funny and also creepy as well though in the first series. Yeah, he's just becoming horrible and creepy as hell. And yeah, vindictive for some reason. Maybe it's because she rejected his advances, maybe? It was weird, that kiss though. I'm just thinking back to when he kissed her. It was kind of weird. It was almost like he did it because he knew it would annoy her maybe, or he did it because he knew he could and get away with it. So it was like a power thing for him maybe, or just a horrible thing to do. But I don't know whether he was trying to get with her. At first I thought maybe, but thinking back now, I don't think he was. So I don't know what his problem is, because if he was trying to get with her and she rejected him, I can sort of see why. I mean, it's not right at all. I mean, he forced himself on her basically to kiss her. But even so, you could almost imagine someone like that being like hating her after that because she doesn't want him, let's say. But again, I don't think that's what he was doing in that episode. I think, what was that, the second episode or third of the first series? But yeah, when he kissed her in the garden. It's kind of weird. I don't know why Claire's still with him. I don't get it. I don't understand that. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I guess she loves him in some weird way. I mean, he makes her laugh. We learnt that in the previous series. Even so, I mean, surely you can find someone else who makes you laugh. But I guess you can't help who you fall in love with. But she seemed quite pleased that she whacked him. So she obviously knew he had it coming and she wanted to see that. But I don't know. It's kind of strange. And he's got a very strange kid that she's a stepmom to, I guess. I think I've got that right. So yeah, I don't particularly know what she's getting out of that relationship other than the fact that he makes her laugh. Again, who you fall in love with is just, it's a weird thing, isn't it, love? So yeah, I mean, it's hard to say exactly, but the priest again though, he's becoming my new favourite character, this priest. He's useless as a priest, and his staff seem useless as well. I don't know if you call them staff, but the other lady who was in the church with him and selling cupcakes, I think, at the store, she's funny and he's really funny as well. They're just useless. So yeah, I like that, and I like the fact that he's completely not a priest in all his mannerisms, all his ways, and I think we're probably going to find out he's not celibate either, or he doesn't plan to be. I imagine so anyway. Also the shrink, the psychiatrist. She was, I think it's that actress from that film I mentioned. I think so. I've seen her in other stuff as well, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. But yeah, she looked a lot like her, and I'm pretty sure it's her. She sounded like her, just a bit older, obviously. It's a few decades later. I mean, that was a terrible film, but I watched it when I was a kid, so yeah, I remember that film. That was really good, though. Again, she turned out to be probably more like Fleabag than Fleabag thought she was going to be. At first, I thought she was going to be like the typical prying into her life and just judging her, but I think she relaxed a little bit towards the end there, and yeah, just gave her some. Well, did she give her advice? She just said, I know what you're going to do, and she's probably not wrong, right? I guess that was kind of her endorsement to her to say, yeah, just go for it. You can't help it. If you want to, you know, I'm trying to figure the right word. If you want to go to bed with him, just do it. Yeah, so, yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, looking forward to episode 3 now. Right, so thank you very much for watching this one. I've talked and talked and talked again. I can't help it. It's just, I get really excited after these. This one was a bit longer, just looking at it, nearly 26 minutes. Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching this one with me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the comments and the thumbs up. And yeah, I just appreciate people watching this along with me. It's really fun. And I'm kind of sad there's only 4 episodes left, but at least we have those 4 episodes, right? Yeah, so thank you very, very much. And I will see you in the next one. See ya. Bye.